Get a better angle. I was sitting out here and I thought to myself, I don't know, 4 live streams in one day. Should I do it? Should I do it? Am I doing too much? Am I blowing my channel up? And I said, you know what? It doesn't matter. I just got to do it because I feel like I'm supposed to do it. So if this is right on time for you, then welcome. This is William Weeding from MustangMedic in Washington, D.C. That's the Washington Monument right there. I'm holding it right there. And the other side of me, which I can turn the camera around later if you guys want, is the Capitol building. And this is the National Mall. I can see David's tent over there. So I'm almost right in the middle of the between the Capitol building and the Washington Monument. And I just thought to myself, it's just so beautiful. I mean, I'm just gonna sit here and eat and you guys can talk. But it really is a beautiful city. And what's so unusual about it, for me, and for a lot of people, is how empty it is. It's like so empty. You're like in this epic place with all these historic buildings, these monuments, you know, the history, you know, that they've got steps of the Lincoln Memorial, Martin Luther King Jr., Washington Monument. Took a lot of years to build that sucker. No mortar, it's just a bunch of cut marble, which is impressive. Look at the size of that thing. I've seen a lot of these things around in graveyards, but I've never seen one that big, if you know what I mean. And then the Capitol's all lit up, beautiful, and there is no more National Guard here, guys. They're all gone. Nobody. No National Guard. Didn't see one today. And I confirmed it with a Capital City policeman that he's taken over the guard post by the north side of the Capitol. There was always 2 guys there, and I think I talked to him like last week. You know, thanked him for their service, and I was like, "You guys are only the last 2," and they were like, "Yep." They almost confirmed it, which is something they can't do. I got allergies. This is not because of my cigar smoking. So I guess we'll just watch the sunset, and I'll disappear into the darkness. So anybody that just feels like chatting, are you guys there? Can you even hear me? Can I get 3 thumbs up if you can hear me? Anybody? Bueller. I'll sing a country song if you don't tell me you can hear me. No, actually, don't do it. Tell me. No? Thank you. It was 4, but I appreciate. Thank you, guys. You guys are my sound check people. You guys, I appreciate it. I obviously trust you. Oh, these allergies are killing me. I forgot a cigar today. This is a cigarless day for me. But straight up, I need time off from teenagers, if you know what I mean. Sometimes you just got to be out here alone, like I am here with you. And DC is great for people watching. There's so many different kinds of people from all kinds of parts of the world. It's way more international than California. I thought California was. No, man. Washington, D.C., this little 10-mile square or 10-mile block. 10 square miles is the actual size of D.C., which is a district of Columbia. It's not a state. It's not going to become a state. I talked to some staties, and it's not constitutional. I mean, you never know. You know, you can get rid of the what's the word for it? We'll pack the court, obviously, and I'm forgetting the other one. The filibuster. They can get rid of the filibuster, and then there's nothing stopping them. They've got the House, they've got the Senate, with Kamala Harris being president of the Senate. She's vice president. And they can do anything they want to do right now. So, well, they can't do it yet, but they're going to try. Mark my words, this is not going to be a boring 2 years. I stopped my entire life to come here because I think it's a historic time. Do you? Do you think it's a historic time right now? Or am I just some crazy 56-year-old from New Jersey with a cowboy hat sitting in D.C.? I cracked myself up. Maybe I am. That's okay. I'm still finding out some great stories. Praise Jesus. I'm getting a lot of stories. I can't believe how many stories are coming in my way. I mean, I'm driving back from the 95 North, and a motorcade goes by me at like 120 miles an hour. I was doing like 70, and they were flying by me in my Mustang. I was just like, ah! They're on both sides of me. If you guys haven't seen that video, check it out. It's I think I called it, what did I call it? A convoy? I keep forgetting the word motorcade. You think I'd say it enough? Well, I don't watch myself on video, so. Motorcade, motorcade, motorcade. You guys keep reminding me of motorcade, okay? And that's not a code word for anybody, just for the record. It's just me forgetting motorcade. It's that simple. I very rarely speak in codes. Just saying rarely creates intrigue, doesn't it? How many we got here? All right. This is a small, intimate group out here in D.C. I'll shut up, and you're probably all going, thank God. And we'll just watch the sunset on the Washington Monument in D.C. while I eat my food, so excuse me. I'm sure this is some country album cover or something when I think about it. I'm not from Texas. I'm from South Jersey. Just a guy with a cowboy hat in D.C. The only one. Well, I've seen one. I've seen a couple cowboy hats. I've seen 3 cowboy hats. No, just 2 other cowboy hats other than mine in 3 months of being in D.C. And I'm covering D.C. I am covering D.C. Anybody that watches knows. A lot of interesting people. I've created a lot of interesting interviews, if you care enough to look at the videos. They're real, and they're real people. Unscripted. I haven't set anything up. Everything's first clip. Unless I fumble my words too much, if it's an intro or something, I might redo that. But every interaction is raw. People being people. We, the people. We outnumber them. Never forget that. We outnumber them. And I serve a mighty God. I don't know about you, but I serve a mighty God. He's got this. Freedom is not over for our people in the world. It is not over. Heck no, we won't go. Cute couple, young, in love. I see these, some of you, actually I'm talking to an audience that's mostly my age, but I see these young people, I call them young now, which kills me, 20 years old. And they're walking together as couples and stuff in DC, and they're smiling at each other, and they're so hopeful. They're so hopeful. It's cute. When you get divorced and you're 56, you get a different perspective. It changes. And yes, for the ladies that have been asking, I'm divorced. I've been divorced for, I guess, almost 2.5 years. I haven't been separated for like 6 years. I'm done. I'm not going back to that relationship. And I got my girls, 14 and 15. And I love them to death. It's God, and then it's my children. All three of them. I'll talk about the third one later, someday. I can't talk about it now. It's getting breezy. I could have just time-lapsed this and made this whole moment into like 30 seconds, but I thought it'd be boring. I thought I'd share it with you. That's right. I don't have my glasses on, guys. Hang on. Give me a second. I'm going to eat, and then if we want to talk, I'll talk to you as the sun sets and I finish my food. I remember one of my old bosses told me, you never eat in a meeting. You never do it. And I'm thinking of him right now. Ed? Where's Ed? Yeah. Ed Huber? I'm thinking of you. Ed knows who he is. Contact me if you actually watch these videos. I doubt it. But if you do. Now, don't everybody act like Ed Huber, okay? I'm not going to tell you how to spell it. Just to give you a perspective, guys. I get sometimes 300 emails a day. I get about 35 texts, maybe a little bit more. I very rarely read. I appreciate all the comments, you guys, and the positive stuff you say, but I very rarely read the text underneath the posts on the videos. It's just don't. I watch the chat. I watch Telegram chat, the MustangMedic Digital Soldiers. I'll get in there and I'll talk to people. And I usually say good morning on the channel and like something that's going on today. Just keep you updated. So Telegram's the way to go. Excuse me for the belch. Telegram's the way to go to follow MustangMedic, especially if they take us down again. We're carrying a strike right now. I know some people that would like to take me down, so another strike could be on the way. So you never know. But what I do know is God is good all the time. Amen, and pass the ammunition. Which is getting very hard to buy right now. Ammunition has gone through the roof. Bullet prices you can't get them. 22 bullets, they're pricing them like 10 times what they're worth. And you can't get them. So what's going on with the bullets? Can you guys tell that I'm an NRA member? I am. I'm an NRA member. I'm just focused on the First Amendment right now. But trust me, I'm with you on the Second Amendment just as strong. Our women, first of all, have a right to protect themselves. If they can't regress, they got to take them out. Our women need to, a woman, ladies, don't take offense. We're stronger than you. We just are. That's the facts. It's genetic. We got bigger, better upper body strength. You're a little bit lower. You know what I mean? And I'm not doing an anatomy class today. But we're stronger. So you need a gun to protect yourself. Of course. Absolutely. No question about it. And from what I understand, what I've heard, is that they're planning on doing, making semi-automatics assault weapons. Is that true? Did you guys know this to be true? I heard that they're trying to make semi-automatics assault weapons, which will they'll try to be taking away all pistols and everything. That'd be crazy. It's crazy talk. They're always doing crazy talk. But I will say this one thing, okay? There's no mistake that peace in the Middle East is getting rocky. There's no mistake in that. It was predictable. I didn't think it would happen this fast. But already, they're focused on the Middle East. You know why? They've got no news on President Trump. President Trump's not talking. He's staying quiet. He's cutting them off. Their ratings are going down the tank. And what are they talking about? Let's create a war in the Middle East. Maybe we'll be able to get some viewers in there. Oh, that's a theory. I could be wrong, but I'm suspicious. I'm very suspicious that they have no news on President Trump. So they've been making so much money off of hating him for 4 years. They're like, what the hell? Where is he? Why can't we hate him? Well, guess what? I'm hoping, President Trump, that you are going to be opening up your network and it's going to be able to be monetized so people like me can survive on it. Because I'm ready to talk, obviously. I'm counting on you, President Trump. You said you're going to start this network, or somebody said it. You can do it. You got 75 million people that are defranchised. They're gonna. He knows it. He's a businessman. Of course, he's gonna do it. It's, you know, the man wants to make money. Who can blame him, right? Who doesn't want to make money? 75 million people know what happened. That's all I can say about that. And they don't even know about MustangMedic because we're getting so pinched off by being shadow banned that very few people are getting notified of the live streams. When I was doing it, if I put a video up, I had 20,000 views in under an hour. Under an hour. I got the strike, and they flattened me out for 7 days. It was tough. I was on Rumble. Rumble never takes forever to upload, and I don't see how you make money on Rumble. I don't even understand it. And I have to live. I need money to do this. So it's always a balancing act. Don't get me wrong. I celebrate high numbers on videos, like 60, 70,000 views in a day is great. Who wouldn't celebrate that? But it's about message less than me making money. All I want to do is be able to continue this lifestyle exactly the way it is. Sure, I'd love to have some savings. I don't. But I'm going to just keep trusting that God is going to take care of this. People are going to get motivated, to donate to this, maybe. I mean, if they don't get that motivated, it's God's will. I'll do videos, digging holes in Virginia or something, and that's what I do. I do videos. So if they're bored with DC with me, then they'll just stop supporting MustangMedic, and I won't be able to afford to stay here. So it's pretty simple. Yeah, Will, you always talk about finances. I got 2 kids. Come here, break. How am I supposed to do this without money? Come on. Sorry. I'm very animated today. I'm normal. Why do you guys text me on Telegram, on MustangMedic Digital Soldiers, why you guys like the live streams more than you like the posts? Why are the live streams popular? I really don't know why. Just, I've always been told I talk too much, so I can't figure it out. Well, most of the time, not all the time. I think my wife once asked me, never mind about that. Ex-wife, sorry. I am divorced. And would you guys tell, I don't know, there's some women that are trying to find out my status on Telegram. I don't know who they are. I haven't seen them. I heard about them. So if you guys know and you're on Telegram, tell the women I'm divorced. But I'm just a flirt. I'm not getting married again. No way. Can't do it. Now you're all like, he said it on video. No, really, I don't want to get married again. I'm open to being in relationships. But Dare I put my glasses on? Dare I read these messages? Oh, yes, I dare. I like to think that I rush in where angels fear to tread. All right, what do you guys got to say to me? Any questions? I am 56 years old. August, I'm a Leo. Although I don't follow signs. Bill, thank you so much for that. Thank you, sir. Let me read that. Let me read what Bill Parlier. Parlier? God bless you, sir. Thank you for all you do. President Trump will be back running our great nation. I know what you meant. Before the end of the year. From your mouth to God's ears. We'll see. We will see. I need evidence. I need evidence. August 2nd. Luna. And yes, as you guys probably have figured out, who's double daring what? As you probably can figure out. Hey, if you can't donate, it's cool. You're interacting, you're texting, you're probably liking and sharing the videos. You're helping any way you can. I understand. Trust me. I understand. Very rarely, the only people that I sent money to so far is the Epoch Times. I joined the membership of the Epoch Times. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Shawnette. I like your name. You ever come to Cali, you wacko? You mean California? I was in California for 25 years working in Hollywood, designing movie posters. And I lived in Santa Monica and Playa del Rey. I owned 2 condos and a house in Playa del Rey and lost them in 2008. I'm going to be, on July 4th, I'm going to be at Mount Rushmore. I set it in stone and I got to figure it out. I'm eating a small Mexican dish with rice and lettuce at the vendor. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a vendor over there. I decided to chill out tonight and hang out at night by myself because I'm very rarely by myself. So, of course, I'm sharing it with you because I'm never by myself. Oh, gosh. Lord, keep me going. There's so few people here, you wouldn't believe it. Okay, what's up? Anything? You're going to just shut up and just watch the traffic go by the Washington Monument. Australia! Thank you. Yes, faith and freedom. Truth rises from the corrupt. Yep. The one thing we can count on is this saying, the truth will always come out. We just want it out fast because we're in the flesh. And God's got his own darn timing. It's like, all right, God, I'll wait. Rapid City, South Dakota. Truth prevails. I like the account name. Now, somebody said I didn't read any of the texts unless people were paying me. Man, I'm telling you, people make so much crap up, don't they? I mean, they're making up so much crap. Somebody said I got arrested. I'm like, no, I didn't get arrested. Didn't, you know. George Washington memories. That's cool. I'm doing good, man. I'm tired. And I'm sleeping in lately, which is interesting. Usually I wake up at like 4 o'clock and start setting up and sending up posts on Telegram. But lately the last 3 days I've been sleeping past like 8, which is amazing. You might with Facebook. I always link the videos to Facebook on MustangMedic and on William Weeding, my name account. But I got 5,000 friends, so I can't sometimes I can somebody drops off. But I'm maxed out on friends, so you can just like it. If you like it, you get notified on Facebook. I'm still up on Facebook, to the best of my knowledge. Please, what? There's like a 6-second delay, I think we did. I'm getting rest. I'm chilling. How can I complain about what I'm doing right now? You can email me at intel@officialmustangmedic.com. Intel@officialmustangmedic.com. And the phone number is 856. This is cell. Everybody has this number. I said it to 15,000 people on January 20th at 1 a.m. while CNN was interviewing me, and I was videoing the epic videos of the operation at the Capitol. If you guys haven't seen it, it's on my playlist. You have to see it because it's what's launched everything that I'm doing now was that day. And the reason was because you guys contacted me and said, is there noise at the Capitol? Is there noise at the Capitol? I'm getting all these instant messages. I wasn't even on Telegram at the time. And I was like, man, I'm about to go back to New Jersey. You know, I'm running out of money. And I'm like, I might as well, I can walk to the Capitol in 10 minutes from where I was. So I might as well just go. So I went and shot those videos. The viewers were very generous. It gave me enough money to be able to stay another week from the money that was donated on that. I had 15,000 people looking through my little lens, and I didn't know how to monetize live streams. That was my first live stream. Is that hilarious? It would have been a lot. It would have made some money if it was actually monetized. It's monetized now, but it wasn't monetized that night, and I didn't know about it. I didn't know. I didn't do live streams. Look at me now. You know, look at me now. Not bad for a 56-year-old, right? All right, question. No tribunals. I'm not seeing anything. And the lights are going off at the White House at 11 o'clock every night. I'm not seeing any indication of any tribunals. It is quiet around the White House. You guys haven't seen me. I've been circling the White House for the past 2 days, like 9 hours. In night, look at me. I'm out here in, you know, 2058, almost 2100. I'm not seeing it. The gas shortages are because of the policies and this mysterious computer thing that they're saying. But they cut the pipeline. Of course gas is going up. They stopped the pipeline right when he took over. The tunnels exist. I'll address the tunnels. There's a tunnel, because I've spoken to National Guard that have been in it. They were in it in January. There's a tunnel going from the White House to the Capitol building. There's a tunnel from the Capitol building going to the Senate building, to the Supreme Court building, and also to the Congress building. I know about those tunnels. There might be other ones, but the ones I know about are those, confirmed by National Guard. I spoke to 4 National Guardsmen, all in separate conversations. All the conversations that I get into with Secret Service and Capitol Police, I'm just being me and they're just being them and they're being cool. And we're cool with each other and we're sharing stuff, you know, personal stuff. So they're comfortable. They seem to be comfortable with me. I'm definitely comfortable with them. I think they're cool. I think they had a cool job. And there's some guys that I feel like I'm making friends with, and I really sincerely mean that. And it's not motivated out of getting intel. They're just cool guys. And I'm always around the Secret Service because of what I do. So I think they're cool. Respect them. And we did a video on the Secret Service. It was intense. If you haven't seen it, it was a young black man, which was younger than me, probably like 40, and he was getting arrested and his girlfriend was there. And I shot an hour and 12 minutes of video. It wasn't a live stream. And at the very end, I was trying to stay out of the scene, you know, be the observer, be the journalist, right? But God told me to talk to him through the Secret Service while he's standing at the door. They're begging him to get in the car. I got the camera trained straight on him. And God told me to say to him, man, you're just going to have resisting arrest charges added to what you've already got going. They're going to put you in the car. You might as well just get in the car. You got to do the process. It sucks. And he went to walk away. He pushed him back, and he got in the car. I was so grateful to God to be there for that moment because I was able to show me with compassion. I'm not looking for the video of somebody getting beaten up or a cop getting shot. I don't want that. I want peace, and I want people to start to talk to each other because we're in a hyperbolic society right now, mostly because of mostly, it was bad before, but the isolation of the past year that's been forced upon the world has made everybody jumpy because they're not used to being in relationships. They're longing for relationships. They don't know they are. They're just mad, and they want to pull other people down with them. So we have to. I have to talk to my daughter. That's what I gotta do. The other ring. Gosh darn it. What's up, girl? I'm doing a live stream. No, I mean, you could say hi to everybody if you want to. I mean, literally, the camera's on me right now with the live stream. We have 296 people on this call. Would you like to say anything to them? Rachel's very popular at Mustang Medic. Everybody loves Rachel. No, nobody knows what she looks like, but everybody loves her. You want to say something? All right, hang on. Let me put you on speaker. Go ahead, Rachel.
Hi, guys.
That's it? Hi, guys? You're not going to say anything more?
Yeah.
Hi, guys?
Yeah.
You're not going to say something you're not going to say something uplifting or something?
Well, you guys are really cool. I don't know what to say, guys.
All right.
I just called in to ask for candy. So.
You did great. You did great, Rachel.
But yeah, can you just give me some like Skittles or like the sweet tart chewy things from the store?
No, the sugar's too bad for you. You got an addiction. You got an addiction problem.
Guys, putting up in front. Don't listen to him.
I'm cutting you off. We are cutting the Skittles out of your diet.
Yeah. Okay. Bye.
Bye. Love her to death. I told Rachel when she was 3, I was looking down at her, and I said to her, you know what? The world's a better place because you're on it. I thought that was... It's true. The world is a better place because of one person being on this big ball. I didn't think this was charging. It's not charging. Son of a gun, I couldn't have worn out my battery, could I? What the heck? Why is my battery pack? Now I got a battery pack that died. Son of a gun. Funny story. I had a battery pack when I was in when I first got here in January, and the battery pack kept not charging the phone. So I'm like, it's got to be a bad battery. It's got to be a bad battery. So I throw out the battery and then realize it was the cord. It was the cord. And the battery was long gone. It was like trash can yesterday. So lost the battery. It was a good battery too. And then my phone kept dying the first week. It was just me walking around all day. I didn't know that I could burn my phone up so fast. Like in 5 hours, my phone was dead. So at night, I'm like walking around looking like a cowboy in DC, late January, getting lost in these urban cities, just walking around, walking up to groups of people going, hey, you know where this place is? God just totally protected me because there's people that are flat out terrified to be in DC at night. I don't know. Am I being naive? I guess time will tell. But I feel safe. There's a cop on every corner. There's a police officer. There's cops running everywhere. I've never seen so many guns. I feel so safe. No, that's what you got to give credit to people that serve. You know, the National Guard, all the police. They're serving. They're serving a community, and communities can be messed up. And these guys are willing to throw their life on the line to save you. You know what I mean? They're willing to take somebody out that's doing a violent action with a knife, willing to shoot that person to save the other person. That's pretty amazing. It's amazing. They're special people, and they should be honored and respected. Our police have always been the best of the best. And just because we got some people that are bad, there's always going to be bad people sneaking in. You can't help it. But they do not deserve to be stereotyped by people. And there's no systemic racism. It's not real. America is not systemically racist. Anybody that's saying that's got an agenda, in my opinion. In my humble opinion. All right, you guys got any questions for me? Hello, Trendy Dreams. Bless you. My girls know that I'm the coolest dad in the whole world. I always say that to them, they laugh. Sarah is spelled S-A-R-A-H. Like the Old Testament Sarah. I don't know if that's what I'm talking about. Thank you for the Skittles, Mr. O. Oh, Rachel's gonna love that. You should have seen the girls trying to work you guys to go to Florida with me next month. They're like, "Oh, please take us, and then trying to get you guys to give them the money. That was pretty funny. I'm sure you're all like, "Oh, chip off the old block." Yeah, sure will. Ambulance going by. Slowly. Hey man, I'm live streaming right now. You're not watching, are you? I'm actually live streaming right now. I'm talking to you on the phone. They don't know who you are. Do you want to say hi to the? Would you like to say hi to the audience? All right, I'll put you on the speaker. Hang on a second. Say hi, Mario.
Hey, digital soldiers.
Actually, you're talking to people on YouTube, so it might all be digital soldiers.
Okay, hi, YouTube.
Hi, YouTube. Anything else?
No, that's about it.
That's all you want to say, boys. Rachel's not talkative. You're not talkative. That's okay. There's that ambulance going by.
No, it's like I saw you with you streamed with church conductor today, and then I saw you cover some protests.
People can hear you. You know, you're on speakerphone.
Yeah.
Yeah, just so you know.
I'm watching my P's and Q's.
Well, nobody would know who you are, right? Marianne?
Well, unless depending how deep down they went through your catalog, they might know who I am.
Because I don't want to out you as a project manager, but I'm gonna say this. Mario is one of the guys that I contact when I've got a story. Like for instance, I got a story for you, Mario. I think you already worked on this one for me already. Here, you guys can hear how I do this with Mario. Mario works for me. And everyone, I call them project managers, and they do detailed investigation of subject matter, and they basically give me the bullet points, and I create thought around the facts. That's what Mario does. So didn't you do something with me? I know I did, with a senator talking about election suppression. Election suppression. What was it?
Claiborne, wasn't it?
Claiborne. Wasn't he talking about wanting IDs as being voter suppression? Wasn't he? Because I talked to an ACLU guy today. I gave him my card, told him to email me the details because he seemed to think that voter suppression was going on in the states, you know, the key states, and I don't get it because I think you need to be able to prove who you are. So I just don't get it. And he seemed to be thinking that it shouldn't be wrong to give people bottles of water because they're hot in Georgia. I was like, well, make sure they just stay home and get their own bottle of water before they go. You can't start giving people anything to vote. You can't give them anything. You can't hand them something. How is that voter suppression? So he's going to get back to me on that. So I'm asking you to investigate. The project is, it's been a little while for project, is what, this ambulance is like coming up right over here. I don't know what this ambulance is doing. Is it?
Okay, here's a quote from James Claiborne. He quoted, get this, quote, "The only way, in my opinion, for Joe Biden to not be successful on Tuesday is for voter suppression to be successful."
I'm getting distracted by an ambulance. Hang on a second. It's weird. They're just going. I've never seen that before. They're going really. They turn the lights off. I guess they're looking for somebody. Maybe somebody's got a mental crisis. That's very possible. And they're looking, and they can't find the person. So somebody must be loose. I used to do that when I was in an EMT. I had to go to crisis places. It was great because I could talk to them about like calming down and be like, "Look, man, I know you're at the end of your line. You know, I've been there." You know, so it was a cool experience being an EMT. That was weird though. Anyway, I guess that's good for lighting effects, right, guys? Wow, we got 325 people watching me talk to Mario. Way to go, guys! I'm appreciating that. You know, there must not be much on TV. Yeah, there isn't much on TV, is there? All right, so voter suppression doesn't exist. Why? What are they claiming? The ACLU. I want to know what the ACLU is claiming as voter suppression, and then I want to do a video on it.
Right. Well, here's a quote that Claiborne made, and I'm not sure if the audience wants to hear this or not, but
they're going to hear it.
That he had said. All right, here he goes. Quote, "The only way, in my opinion, for Joe Biden to not be successful on Tuesday is for voter suppression to be successful."
Say that one more time.
"The only way, in my opinion, for Joe Biden not to be successful on Tuesday, meaning November 3rd or, on election day, is for voter suppression to be successful."
Wow. Yeah. Let's do a story on that. I want to do a video on that. If you can get it for me tomorrow, it'll be great.
All right, I'll try to dig that one again.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't have time, you don't have time. I mean, I got so many videos you wouldn't believe it. I got 3 videos I'm sitting on right now because I don't want to blow up the channel. I can't do too many videos. I try to do 3 a day. But if it's a big news day and I just go crazy, then I do 4 live streams like I'm doing now. 4 live streams.
Like somebody on the Telegram group asked, find out why they shut down the park. When the Secret Service shut down Lafayette Park.
I reported it. I reported it.
And now they want to find out why did they shut it down.
I reported why it got shut down. I did a video. It's all there. Yeah. I went right to the end of the protest. It was a protest. It was a Palestinian protest that was coming up the street, and it was really cool because the Secret Service gave me a heads up on it, which they usually don't do that. They don't give you intel, so they're being really cool with me. So I decided they were kind of warning me for my protection, but I decided to stay. Got to get the shot. It was a peaceful protest. It was peaceful, and I got a good interview. I did 3 live streams. I did Don, the Truth Conductor. We talked pretty lively today. It was good. I thought it was pretty interesting. We couldn't stay on a subject though. We flipped all over our subjects, and then all of a sudden, the Secret Service was like, Lafayette Park's closed. I'm like, oh damn, is it closed forever? Again? And they're like, no, and I go, somebody coming? And they said no to somebody coming because that was a direct question. And then when I was going out, I saw one of the guys I was talking to last night. He's cool, and he gave me a heads up on why it was getting closed after I did the video that it was getting closed. But I did a lot of video today. Today was a busy day. Maybe I'll sleep.
Cool. Well, I'm gonna start working on doing my research for you, and give me a call once you're in the live stream, and we can talk some more.
All right, man. Good talking to you.
All right, Dave.
Yep, bye.
Bye.
So they're project managers. What they are is they're people that I work with, that I trust, that don't know anyone else. Everybody wants to be anonymous that I work with, which is good. It actually works out quite well, because when people get in groups, they tend to like gossip and it gets crazy. So I like having everybody being individuals. I've got about 6 people that I talk to. 2 of them are hardcore add-ons, good guys. One of them's a spiritual warrior. He's a prayer warrior. You know who you are. And the other one was very generous. I've mentioned his name, Don. Not only has he donated a $900 scooter to me, I got to get back to him when I'm famous. But he talks to me often about his points of views, and he's good. He's good for me because it helps give me more compassion to understand an anon person that's been doing this a long time. I obviously have not. I'm new at this. So it helps give me a perspective of sensitive issues and digging. So I'm less likely to offend anon people because I have a relationship with Don. So talking to him on the phone, I appreciate that. I believe that God uses people in my life to help give me different perspectives all the time. And I'm open to listening to them, and I'm willing. We're all searching for the truth, guys. We are all searching for the truth. I know some people are going to be joining going, why aren't you putting a light on your face? Because we're watching the Washington Monument or the sunset. That's why I'm a dark silhouette. This is more of a talking piece. All right, what do I do with my glasses? I got a habit of hanging in between my neck. All right, the sounds of the city. All right, any questions, guys? I'm looking. You guys are having your own conversation. Cool. These are those moments that I'm hoping that people actually have the text on so they've got something to look at if they watch this video later. Always put your text on. If there's a dead space, it's because there's a conversation going on the live stream and I'm just being quiet. I'm background ambiance. HR1 is insanity. All right, if I get 5 people that give me a thumbs up, I'll sit here with you guys and keep live streaming until the battery dies on his phone, or I decide to go home. But I need 5 people to give me 3 thumbs up. That's all I need is 5. 3 thumbs up. That's not a thumb. No. You guys are giving me one thumbs up. I want 3 thumbs up. 1, 2, 3. 3 hands. Ah! That was good. All right, we're chilling. We're chilling. All right, guys, enjoy your conversation. I'm just gonna sit over here and chill. It's not about me. It's about God. Here, I'm going to test something on MustangMedic Digital Soldiers. I'm going to text something, and I'll know if there's a MustangMedic Digital Soldier watching this live stream. Here we go. I'm going to show it to you guys. Wait, let me think about it. Yeah. I'm going to just say put yellow grasshopper in parentheses in the live stream if you watching. All right, they've just got this message, right? They got that message. Put yellow grasshopper in there. Let's see if we get yellow grasshopper coming up in the text. But don't do it if you've already been watching. I just realized how easy it is to cheat. Never mind, forget it. And everybody's in conversation. They don't care what I'm saying. It's cool. I'm good with that. Yeah. This is how fast Telegram works. This is the chat on Telegram. It's called MustangMedic Digital Soldiers. Of course, they're typing. Don's typing. There's always activity, and right now we have. What do we have? MustangMedic Digital Soldiers. Don's typing, and I can't see how many people are. We got 1,087 out of 7,800 people are active on this chat right here. It's going, man. The chat just keeps going and going and going. So if you guys are just like middle of the night, 2 o'clock in the morning, you're like, you want to talk to somebody, you can go to MustangMedic Digital Soldiers on Telegram and just say, say President Biden's the best president in the world. See how that goes. It won't be boring. But this chat I am attempting. Well, I say attempting because there's some people that get in there. They're trying to mess us up. We got attack people coming from other channels and stuff, and they're trying to insult people and get them off the chat because they're competitive with each other. It's hilarious. It's so funny. It's so petty. We're all looking for the truth, and these people are just hating. I hate you because you're not that guy. I'm like, okay, that's cool. Go watch him. You don't need to be here. I didn't ask you to come. I'm just here. Leave me alone. Oh, that's funny. No, I don't focus on the haters. I'm not going to let them bring me down. It's partly why I don't read a lot of the texts, and I have other people read them and tell me the pertinent stuff. I have to, there's times where I have to manage my point of view. And looking at a lot of people saying, you suck, you're a con man, you're still in New Jersey, you were arrested. Nah. It gets old. But I can take it. I was prepared for this. That's why I set myself up like I did where I live. that's all I can say about that at this time. Oh, and for those of you accusing me of clickbait, that was pretty funny. Don't get me wrong, if I got a great title, I'm going to try to get you to watch the video. There's no question about it. If it's interesting, I feel like I need to sell it. So I'm going to do my little images that you see with my headlines and stuff like that. I'm a type designer by trade. Back in '86, I graduated trade school. So I design type. So I'm old school. I'm not just typing out a headline and letting TikTok set it up for you. I try to design type. So I get these concepts all the time, like t-shirts just popping into my head. People say something, it makes me laugh. I'm like, that's a great idea. And then you guys get to see it in posts, mostly on Telegram. The dangerous ones are always on Telegram. The not so dangerous ones are on YouTube. And I don't know, I just don't get it. I don't get Rumble. Everybody says Rumble's the alternative, but how do you make money on Rumble? I guess maybe I'm missing that. Or just people just don't care on Rumble about MustangMedic, maybe. It's interesting. What I have found that Instagram people don't do Facebook. Facebook people sometimes do Instagram, but it's not that popular. YouTube people don't like Instagram. They don't want to go, they don't even want to click on a link to the Instagram account. So I can have 164,000 followers on YouTube, and I got 8,500 on Instagram. It's MustangMedic on Instagram. If you guys want to go there, it'd be cool to get over 10,000, but it really doesn't matter. So I post all my t-shirts designs there and all my concepts that are kind of thought-provoking, and I do them on purpose. Big wind. These big breezes come through this town a lot. There's no storm front that I can see. Oh, it's beautiful seeing all the flags flying underneath the Washington. It's cool. Very symbolic city. Yes, I know about the Freemasons. Where was I going with this conversation? I got distracted by the breeze. This is what happens. The good thing about being 56 and having some short-term memory sometimes is you forget the people that annoy you. So then when they're like, sorry, I'm like, sorry for what? That's the advantage of being 56. Hopefully Rachel will take care of me, and Sarah will take care of me when I'm old. My phone just died. Battery's out. I'm actually surprised this battery's still going. Man, we got 278 people in the dark out here in DC. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for being interested enough to watch this. I appreciate you, every one of you. And you know, if you guys want to show support, if you think this is cool, you're watching it, you know, share it. From what I understand, if you share and you like and you comment, it brings up the algorithms to get more views. I don't know. Meaning reaching more people is what we need to do. Because I don't know where my path is leading me, but I have got a heart for people, and I want to somehow be a supporter of the reunification of the world, and of course America. And we don't have to agree, but we can be unified as an American people. We do not have to agree. We are all Americans. And, like I always say, we're from one man and one woman, so all 7.5 billion of us are related. And that is how you snuff out racism, because racism, straight up, is stereotyping. If you're stereotyping any large group, it's like it's racist. So don't do it. You'll always hear me if I interview somebody, if they say something like in a global sense. You'll always hear me. The wind blew off my napkin. Give me a second. of distractions in the city. All right. Are you guys having a private conversation, or is this? Well, it's not private, but do I need to see any of these comments? Yeah, the masks are ridiculous. I'm an EMT. I was an EMT. The masks do nothing. It's all just a farce. All the air is getting sucked in through the mask, all the way around. The masks don't do anything, and Fauci knows it. He knows it. He said it. Yellow grasshopper. There you are, Carla. There you are. There it is. Okay, we got some MustangMedic digital soldiers over here on the live stream. That was cool. Masks do make you sick. I wash my mask every day, and I have to wear a mask because I'm in DC. Where's JFK Jr.? Great question.
But like, I couldn't
Exactly, we do that stuff need to be sure. We're like sheep to the slaughter. I can't talk about some certain stuff because we're on YouTube right now, though. I can talk about it on Telegram. Oh, you heard Yellow? You psyched me out. Oh, I told you not to do that. I thought it was somebody from Telegram. No more sheepy. Thank you, Joanne Burton. I appreciate that. It's my pleasure. It's getting cold, though. The temperature's dropping on me right now tonight. No, the monument's not leaning. Charles, my cameras must be leaning. The monument's not leaning. That sucker would fall over if it leaned like 3 inches. All that stone would fall. It's got to be perfect. I can't imagine what the footing's like. I got to look at it. I'd like to look at some historical pictures. If anybody can give me historical pictures of the footing of the Washington Monument, I would love that. Nancy. I want to meet Lynn Wood. I want to talk to him. Oh, and Simon Parks actually gave MustangMedic a shout out about what I'm doing. So Simon Parks, thank you very much, sir, for recognizing MustangMedic out here in DC. What I'm trying to do, I appreciate that. And I heard your last video, Simon, about sincerely just looking for the truth. So we're on the same page as each other on that. We're all looking for the truth. Some are willing to put ourselves out like lightning rods, like you and I, but such is life. Everybody's unique. All right, this is all a conversation about Linwood now. Yep, truth is all we seek, Casey. Amen. Gas in DC, $3, $3.10. And is there gas? I don't know. I haven't tried to leave. My car sits for like weeks at a time. Okay, Eileen, I'll do that. I think I did. I gotta check it. California's $4.25 for gas. Penguin 6. I hadn't talked to Andrew today. I may talk to him once a week. We don't talk like every day, but I tell him about stories if I got one, and he tells me about stuff that's coming up, which is very cool and very supportive. I appreciate it. I appreciate Penguin 6. So follow him. Get him. He's probably over the 100,000 mark now, but if he's not, or if he is, follow him too. He's a historian in DC with a similar subject matter. I tend to chase. No, I don't know. Maybe we're somewhat similar. The camera that because I keep shooting stuff, I think it's changing some events. I actually believe that the coverage that I've been able to do has changed history a little bit. Because some of the stuff I've caught live has been amazing, if I do say so myself. Hey, Wonder Woman, like your name. Did you? The ride around? Yeah, we drove around DC in the Mustang with the girls. We'll do that again. I never put my girls on video, but I let people hear the audio. That's why you're doing it. So we'll probably do that again in the car. That was fun. I couldn't believe they were saying. And you guys can hear it. I don't think YouTube took it down. They were funny. What was that called? I don't remember what I titled that live stream. How are they gonna find it? If I remember, I'm tired. I will add a link to that video, the live stream of the girls. It'll be on this video if I remember that when I shut this down. Oh, I am tired, guys. I don't know when. Yeah, I know I'm tired. It's not as physical because of the scooter, but mentally you really got to be on because you got to capture the moment, edit the video, do the thumbnail, link everything together, make sure it goes to Facebook, make sure it gets on Telegram, post it on YouTube, promote it on the community page, and and then you do it again every video. And it's just the Will Show right now. I'm being humorous by saying the Will Show me. It's just me. It's just God and me. And whoever else. I've told you my prayer that I always do with God. I'll say it to maybe some of you are new here. But my prayer every day is this. Every day. Well, not every day. There's a day I skip every once in a while, but most of the time. I pray this prayer. Say, God, close the doors where you don't want me to go. I'll repeat it again. God, close the doors where you don't want me to go. That means people. If people freak out or they hate you or whatever, and they're closing the doors. All the doors can be slamming shut like crazy. It doesn't bother you because you're praying this prayer. And then the second part of it is, Lord, close the doors where you don't want me to go, and guide me and lead me. Give me the motivation to do your will. Motivate me to do your will. So when things happen that I'm motivated about, my sense is it's God's will. And when I do that, he just keeps bringing stories in front of me. I could be out here in DC, like shooting nothing for days and days, not finding anything. But almost every day, very rarely do I have a day off that something interesting is not happening, and I am just shooting everything. So, and it's a trust walk because I committed to all this stuff that I had to do financially to my place, which is, I came here with $200 in my pocket, and I got a $7,500 nut I got to cover every month to live near the Capitol. So that's a trust walk because if people don't donate and I'm not bringing in enough money from because of the shadow banning on YouTube, then I'm just going to have to cut bait. I don't want to do it. Break a lease, which would be horrible for my credit, and then go to Virginia and try to figure this out, So I love being in the city, and I love being able to get to right now to the White House in about 7 minutes. I've gotten a phone call at 10 in the morning that Marine One was coming in, and at 10:25 I was dressed, suited up, and shooting Marine One coming in. So that's the advantages of having me in DC, and I know it's probably my benefit. I think if I leave DC, I don't think anybody's gonna be interested in my videos in Virginia digging holes. I don't see it happening. So it really is like God's like, are you gonna trust me? And I'm like, yes, Lord, I'm gonna trust you, because even when I doubt Him, when I say to God, oh my gosh, how am I gonna cover this? I stop myself and I go, I'm sorry, Father, for not trusting you. God wants us. He's knocking at that door. If you trust Him, He can move mountains. That's what it says in the Bible. So the faith of a mustard seed can move mountains. Think about that power. So if you let go of things in your life and you let God deal with them and trust that He's going to keep it in your life or get rid of it in your life, and trust Him, He will do it. This video series is a living testimony to what God has done in my life the last 3 months. because I video everything. I give him the praise for when I get one. And I don't do it for any selfish motivation except to honor him. And look at the videos he's given me. None of that's planned. Just look at the videos that have been shot the last 3 months, backtrack, and you will see God leading me through this walk with TC. So that's part of my testimony. I guess I decided to share that tonight. I walk by faith, not by sight. And the truth will set you free. It's out there. Very few of us know the truth of what's really going down. But I know I will be a loyal servant to God, and I will just sit here and I will just keep trying to find the truth, trust him, and then I guess when he finally takes me, then people will watch these videos after I'm gone. Or YouTube will shut it down and you'll forget me. Oh, it's too funny. It's a good thing there's cars moving in this shot, or you wouldn't even know it was a video. It's allergies, it's not my cigars. Don't say it. The only phone that has the push notifications on it is my 856 number, but it's silent. I can't have it making noise, so it's not pinging all the time in my videos. So, and then the 856 number, the voicemail tends to fill up fast, and that's how I do it with a number of other different apps. I don't know why I'm giving you this background stuff. I guess I just want you guys to just get a sense of what I do. And, you know, other people could do this too. You just have to decide to do it. We'll all be hanging out on the bench together, trying to find the truth. Or you can just watch me, choose to donate, and I'll stay here. Or you can watch me, choose not to donate, and watch me dig holes in Virginia in about a month. Oh, maybe it's not that bad, but it could be. That's okay. It's okay. It will hurt, and I'll be disappointed. But again, I will go on trusting God, because it's his will. And I'm not going to say what I'm drinking, because then it would be like an ad and they have to pay me. You tell, I was in marketing for 34 years of my life. Do you know how hard it is? Do you know how hard it is? I could sit there, you know, you saw my one video I did just as an example of helicopters in the sky. I got 65,000 views, and it was a fake little video I did to prove a point, right? I did a little fake video about helicopters. Well, I got 60,000 views because I faked that video. And then what did I do? I did a live stream right after it, and I said, look, that was a fake video, and look how seductive it is to fake people out. But no, God has me being honest. So I have to report. I can't do my marketing stuff. I can't turn bricks into spaceships or do anything like that. I can't talk about tunnels that are there's kids down there that I don't know if they're down there, but I'm going to talk about it anyway. I can't do that. All I can do is speak the truth. And the truth can be boring sometimes. It's like, yeah, it's peace in the Capitol. No, they're not burning the tunnels. It's steam coming out of a steam vent. You know what I mean? But the truth will set you free. And that's why I think this format of what I'm doing with Mustang Medic's got longevity. Because ultimately, people will see that all I did was report the truth. And they're like, well, at least somebody was telling the truth. Hopefully, I'm hoping enough people will recognize it while I'm doing it, not after I'm dead. We'll find out. Time will tell. What I know, though, is there's 75 million disenfranchised Trump voters out there that would be loving to hear this message. And there's a lot of people that don't know if we've got 144,000 and we're shadow banned. So we are not getting the message out yet. But when it goes, we are going to be unified and we are going to be a force to reckon with for the Constitution of the United States. Because that's what it all comes down to. The Constitution, the Federalist Papers, and our freedoms. I am not going to sit here and just watch our country go away and not have any more freedom. I can't do that. Are you kidding me? It's been a good 56. I mean, I'm appreciating it even more now that it's being threatened to be taken away, our freedom. We are in a historic time. Anybody that doesn't know that, you're watching you're watching something that's got an agenda. A lot of people that I talk to feel like we're in historic times. White people, black people get it. They see how they're trying to divide us. They get it. So we're all becoming aware of how they're trying to divide us, so we can all be unified in the message of that they're trying to divide us. So whether you're a liberal or you're a conservative or you're an atheist or you're a Christian or you're Muslim or you're Jewish or whatever you are, we are all related to each other by two people. Adam and Eve has been proven true. We are one people. What we want to do is we want to be able to love somebody, have our own privacy, love our children, grow old, and die. Very simple. Very simple. But the powers that be are so hungry for control that they're willing to hurt the American people with their decisions. They're selling out. They're getting money from wherever. I'm not going to start with the CCP and everything. Lord knows I watch the Epoch Times, and Joel, he's a good guy. I met Joel at an event before he decided to stay. He's so melancholy, Joel, at Epoch Times. He's like laid back compared to me, and he's exactly that way in person. So he like me, this is the way we are. And anyone that's met me can testify that this is the way I am. Off camera. I'll sing a song. I gotta be me. I gotta be me. Why do you guys like live streams? Why is this live stream like more interesting than like my 1-minute clips of news reports? I'm trying to figure out why the live streams are more popular. Can you guys let me know that? Should I put my glasses on? Why do you like a MustangMedic live stream over a MustangMedic clip? Yeah, the hippies are good. We got Karen getting goosebumps. No fake news. You talking to me, Stephanie? My pleasure. I don't feel like I'm being courageous. I just don't have any fear. I don't know what that means. Thank you, Stephanie. The lights will go off at the White House at 11 o'clock. They always do. What time is it? I'm not going to hang out here for another hour, but I was tempted to go every day from like 10:30 to 11:30 and do a live stream just to watch the lights go off every day, just to put that thing to rest. Should I do that? Should I go for like, I can't do it this weekend, but next week, should I go every day? American lady, my pleasure. You guys want me to do that? You do. You want me to prove that yes? Thank you. So you guys want me to prove that the White House goes off at 11 o'clock every night? So you guys think the Secret Service was lying to me when they tell me? Yes? Does anyone trust the Secret Service? No. I don't know what that answer is to. This delay is killing me. No. You have seen it. So you guys know, okay, we're at 20% battery, so this live stream is going to be ending very soon. Thank you, Stephanie. No, it's true. I mean, the lights go off at 11 o'clock every night. I had locals telling me that. I didn't know. You guys saw me do a video thinking it was the first time the lights ever went out. So you guys have been watching me learn. Good, because I'm going to be freezing. But shadow ban. I watched Liberal Hive Mind. I like him a lot. Smart stuff. Liberal Hive Mind, a little shout out from MustangMedic. Shadow banning is they're dropping off about 10,000 subscribers and gaining 10,000 subscribers like every week or something like that. And they're keeping me at 164. I was when I first started doing this, I was getting 10,000 subscribers a day for about 2.5 weeks. I was getting 10,000 subscribers a day. I was like, oh my gosh. I obviously went from 14,000 to 167,000. We dropped down a little bit. We lost 3,000. But I was getting 10,000 a day. And then all of a sudden, in one day, without my content changing, I'm still doing the same thing, I went to 300 a day. So they changed something in the algorithms that stopped the channel from growing. I don't know what it is, because there was nothing that had changed, and it went from like 10,000 and just plummeted down. So it's been keeping me there since the strike. I went from having on average about 2,500 people on a live stream like this to like 300 or 400 or 500. 800 is a good day now. If I've got 800 people on a live stream, it's amazing. But you have to remember, I had 15,000 people on a live stream, and I was doing like 2,500 on a live stream until I got my strike. Once I got my strike, it's never been up again. And they're not getting notified. It's not because I'm different as a person. They're just not getting notified anymore. So that's shadow banning. And the message is being controlled by algorithms. It's cut my the money that came in the first month. I'm down 80% to 20% and under budget now to be able to stay here because of shadow banning on this channel. So that gives you a sense of the finances and why you see me guys asking for money sometimes, because I need it. I need it to stay here. I could be paying $1,000 for a nice house in Virginia outside of DC, Instead, I'm paying $3,800 a month, which is like $1,000 a week, to be next to this capital, our capital, to be here. Because God told me to be in the area that I'm in. I'm being obedient. I'm not into the luxury part of it. It's about security for my girls, top priority. I would not be living there if I was just by myself, but I've got 2 teenage girls. They have to be protected. So I'm gonna spend the money because I know God wants me in the city and wants me in that spot. I can't tell you exactly why, but you can see the videos that are happening. I mean, none of it's planned. All these protests and the arrest and the troops and the Operation Capital, I caught all that stuff. Just blindly walking around, walking into stories. Thank you, Lord. It's got to be God. We're down to like 10% battery, so this is going to be ending soon. It's been a long live stream, though. Ugh. It's got to be God. And I love it. I'm having a great time doing this. I feel like, you ever feel like you're exactly where you're supposed to be? That's what I feel. I feel I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. And there's a peace in that. And it's historic because it's such a huge city. There's no federal workers in the buildings. They're all working at home, they're saying. I can't prove that they're working at home, but that's what I'm being told is they're working at home from other federal employees. So the town's empty. Unfortunately, all the museums are closed. Everything that you can visit is closed because of COVID. The mayor hasn't opened up the city. The policies that they're doing, the police union is speaking out because they lost 313 police officers because of the new policies. It's not easy being a police officer in this day and age. God bless them. That choose to stay, that are good people. I'm telling you. Can't imagine what it feels like to be a son or daughter of a fallen police officer and seeing these people disrespecting police officers. I can't imagine what that must feel like. I have empathy for the people that have to suffer that way, losing their mom and their dad, their police officers serving. A lot of police officers die. You do not hear about that. Look at the numbers. Media is so quick to focus on our people that have to, execute our laws in this nation, but we're a land of laws. Without laws, can you imagine just free for all? Come on now. Yeah, defund the police. Yeah, it makes a lot of hell sense. And they're not making a ton of money, these police officers. They obviously believe in what they do. And now in this day and age, you got to say, oh, well, there's some bad apples. Yeah, there is. But the finite percentage of bad police officers is so tiny. It's so tiny. It's tinier than Elizabeth Warren is an Indian. 0.00025. That's how much Elizabeth Warren is an Indian. And she, about her history. Yeah, I'm a minority. 0.00025. American Indian and Elizabeth Warren. That's how small of a percentage it is of bad police officers. And they're getting stereotyped. Just like white people are getting stereotyped and black people are getting stereotyped. Now it's black and brown. They're doing everything they can to divide us. Everything they can. I can't believe they're separating brown and black people. Can you imagine being a black person being, what the heck, now the brown people aren't part of the black people? It's like, come on now. Stop dividing us. We see it. We see it, mainstream media. We see it. Democrats are not the only problem. They're most of the problem, but the sellout Republicans, Liz Cheney, My friend Don thinks that she's not going to be voted out. I think she is. If the Republican Party does not vote out Liz Cheney tomorrow in the position she's in, that's it for the structure of the Republican Party. It's going to be. We have to find constitutionalists that represent the people and don't represent their own financial interests. It's time, and it's time for term limits. It's time. Oh, I can. Don, you want to see me riding on your scooter that you donated to MustangMedic? I'll do a flyby and then I'll end this live stream. Here you go, little drive with Don's scooter. Kickstand. Power. I gotta get it on S. All right, there's S and there's the headlight. S is the fastest. This does 30 miles an hour, guys. 30 miles an hour. And you got one brake, which is in the front, which can send you over the top. So here we go. Doing a flyby. Off-roading. All right, for those of you that wanted to see me crash, I understand. I probably would have enjoyed seeing me crash too. It would have been funny, but no crash. All right, it's MustangMedic in the dark, hanging out with you guys by the Washington Monument. I appreciate all of you. Thank you for those of you that stayed. Thank you for those of you that dropped in. Thank you for those that have liked. Thank you for those who have commented, and thank you for those who have donated. We are going to get through this all together as a team. The truth will be found, hopefully in my lifetime. Good night, guys. God bless. See ya.